People want to know that they're being paid fairly.
There's so much more social awareness on this topic, and companies are at the center of both internal and external pressures.
The current market really focuses on this pay gap or wage gap concept.
But the problem with that is that the wage gap is really only addressing one part of the issue.
It doesn't actually get to the root cause of pay equity concerns. Like, what is actually driving the wage gap and how do companies actually fix it?
The Institute for Workplace Equality is a nonprofit organization that focuses on diversity and inclusion, EEO compliance, OFCCP compliance, but also pay equity.
The Pay Equity Index will be provided by the Institute for Workplace Equality.
DCI Consulting powers that tool.
We have a panel of subject matter experts that have come together to develop a proprietary algorithm.
It takes all of those different types of analytics that are addressing very different things and puts it all together into one scorecard, from pay equity to pay gap, to policies and procedures, to performance ratings. Very user-friendly. It's geared towards the C-suite. Lots of analytics distilled down to one simple number.
It really helps us to understand how well our organization is doing.
You not only get your score, you'll get a benchmark. How do I compare against the industry? If I got a 94, how does that compare? Am I better than the industry? Am I at the industry, or am I below the industry?
The overall goal with participating with the Pay Equity Index and the long-term gains is to attract and retain key talent within your organization.
Organizations really do need to think holistically. They need to say, what is driving this pay gap? If an organization really takes a proactive stance and undergoes this evaluation with the Pay Equity Index, they are demonstrating to their employees that we take pay equity seriously. Not only are they hopefully overcoming their pay gap problems or their talent distribution problems, but they're making shareholders happy, they're making the business happy, but importantly, employees ideally will stick around and say, this is an organization whose values I match and I want to be a part of this organization.